What up, what up? This was not kind of one of my normal videos. It's kind of more same esteem as the past few direct ones. And this is kind of directed with the Cleveland police and the Cleveland government who's putting on all this theater and continuing with all these threats. You know, this y'all started this with me essentially, right? When I went to county jail. They didn't allow me to do my time. Y'all wanted to pretend to be, this gang, pretend to be, the mafia, pretend to be, people that you're not. You know what I'm saying? I have eyes. I can see you. You know what I'm saying? The people who are talking the most don't really have a whole lot of emotion. You know what I'm saying? Those people don't really have a whole lot of whole lot of sauce to them. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't really do a whole lot by themselves. They need help from other people, other resources and all that stuff, to where just so they can make their threats. You know what I'm saying? Just so they can put on the act. They can never do anything by themselves, right? And that was between me and them. And ever since then, there's been a certain section, and it wasn't everybody there, obviously. There's some good people there who were with me, who were just there to make a difference, right? Not to make the inmates' lives harder than what they need to be, regardless of what they do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make all these damn excuses about what these inmates did that constituted your behavior. It's like there is no excuse, right? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you are a servant. You're a public servant. You are there to make the people their life not as bad. They need to leave there essentially the same way that they came in. And y'all are purposely, maliciously having people leave there worse than what they came in and send them out to the public. Or like you people are menaces, right? You people are you people are absolutely miserable, essentially. So that was that, and I basically gave them a whole bunch of opportunities to do something while I was there. So I know they was going to do shit when I was out here. You know what I'm saying? When everyone can see what they're doing, that's not how they operate. They all do shit in the dark when no one can no one can see it, or how they perceive it at least, right? And obviously you work for county, you work for the government or whatever. At least the local government, people from all over the place. So apparently, it's the only explanation I can kind of get is they be talking. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. They talk to other officers, other people, and the threats just keep on coming. You know what I'm saying. Like I said in the Monday video, the one officer, I think last Tuesday, one officer, he was being very dismissive of what was going on. Even he knew what was going on with me outside of that place, and I forgot what he said, but he said something that rubbed me the wrong way, and I basically called him out and said, I'll see you around, and I'm glad that I met you. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason, the police feel like we don't have the authority to threaten them. I am going to be the main person to tell everybody on this planet, you can threaten whoever the fuck you want to threaten, right? That is in your right as a human being, right? Because they will threaten you all day, every day, so you can threaten them back. In self-defense, whatever. The law, it has no bearing. You can't play hide and seek with the truth. You know what I'm saying? If someone threaten you, you have every right, regardless of the law, to threaten them right back. So this dude was being nonchalant. The other cop, the little short white chick, she wasn't saying anything. But I'm glad I met them, because I understood that those two were part of it in some way, shape, or form. I don't want to make any assumptions. Maybe they were on my side. I don't know. Couldn't really tell you one way or the other. But I just didn't like how he was carrying himself as an officer, right? He's part of the reason why I made the statements that I made of people just being mediocre here. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are just so mediocre. That's the only reason why people like them can even have those, can get those positions, right? Then, the weekend, I think it was Saturday or Sunday, I went to Tower City to go to the bathroom, and some, Mighty Mouse, small little house nigga, black chick, did a 360, showed me her gun, said, "Can you hear me?" I walked right past her, like, you're not going to do anything. Like I said in my other video, I will put you in the dirt before you even get that out the holster. You know what I'm saying? You are absolutely not my competition. I'll bounce you off the concrete. And then this recently, I think yesterday or a couple of days before, one of the RTA conductors said he was talking about someone cut it out, something about a train going to the airport cut it out. He was saying it to me, and it's like, this is nothing but projection, right? And then this last one just happened recently. Went on the bus coming back to where I am now, and one of the RTA members was talking to some chick talking about someone getting shot, and he had cousins and this, that, and the third. It's like, this is nothing but projection. This is why I do what I do. This is why I make y'all mad. This is why I do where I go, and carry myself the way that I carry myself, right? That's the reason why I won't stop. What I'm saying? I see all the stuff that y'all are doing. So I don't know who you people are. I'm assuming you're part of the government. I don't know who you people are. Seeing your shirts and your signs, or whatever, saying, we got it, or whatever. This is bigger than me and the people that you're going after. Like I said, I don't know what you guys are doing here, but it's for a reason. I'm not going to at least maliciously get in your way. So I'm going to let you guys do what you got to do. But at the same time, this is my lived experience. This is nothing new to me, right? This is kind of how these people have always operated. From my adolescence all the way to my adulthood. What I'm saying? I will never stop, right? So it's like, the more that I hear, I see it through the nonsense, the smoke screens, the fuckery. This is nothing but a challenge and a cry for help. And these people need help, and they will not help themselves. If they would, they wouldn't be in this position, right? They wouldn't be working for RTA, being miserable. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of people who work at these places who are not miserable, who don't got a problem with me. It's just, I don't know why you're on the other side. I don't know why you're so miserable. I know why you want to act like, that's why I call y'all house niggas, because that's what y'all are. You're acting like house niggas. I'm going to call you a house nigga, right? And even the non-black people. You're all a bunch of bootlickers, you know what I'm saying? Authoritarians love authoritarian regimes. So y'all love this shit. But you got to be willing to die for it. That's kind of how it's always been, you know what I'm saying? No one allows authoritarian regimes to flourish without people dying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys have to literally put your money where your mouth is. And truly, get some skin in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, who are you guys? Like, show me some receipts for all these threats. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who you are. No one knows who you are. No one will remember you, and no one will care if you are no longer here. You know what I'm saying? If you actually do something admirable, you will have people going around openly saying that they're there for you. You know what I'm saying? But you're not. You're very jealous, you're very bitter, you're very miserable, and you're the people who I'm going after, right? So I will not stop. Even when I went to the food pantry, they're doing theater and they're having all these kids in there and shit, like I'm taking food from them. Like, this is everything that I'm doing is to make y'all mad. You know what I'm saying? And then the biggest thing that really gets me is that now y'all want peace. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't want peace any of the 13 years we were doing this shit. Y'all were doing this shit happy as hell. But all of a sudden, now y'all want peace. One of the white chicks at these food pantries that I've been going to, it's the same people in a lot of these food pantries. She was talking mad shit the first time. They were talking mad shit, calling me a chicken, calling me spicy chicken noodle soup. They wore a Hawaiian shirt because of the me moving to Hawaii. They were saying a whole bunch of shit, saying these people don't know who they're messing with. And all of a sudden, now they want peace. All of a sudden, now that they see what this is, and they see that I got people on my side, now they want peace. You never wanted peace. You don't want peace now, right? You just want a cry for help. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing. I'm helping you. I am making you mad. I'm getting you to be who you truly are, so we can move on from this. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the government. With the piece of shit people who work for the city. You know what I'm saying? This is all what this is. You know what I'm saying? You are all crying for help. You are all crying for help. You all don't know what to do. You all are very incompetent. You are very miserable, very bitter, and people rely on y'all. You know what I'm saying? You work for the government. You work for the city. You know what I'm saying? People need y'all to do your jobs and to actually understand what this is about. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? I don't do this shit for me. I do this shit for everybody else who don't have the tools that I have. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm built for this shit, so that's why I do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not. You have all these other people reliant on y'all every single day. Y'all doing all this petty shit, you know what I'm saying? All this goofy nonsense. Like, this is why I'm doing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, look in the fucking mirror for once, and to get some perspective, you know what I'm saying? Isolate yourself. Get out of your head. Stop operating off of your ego and see what this is truly about, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of people who I'm not going after. There's plenty of people who I don't got smoke with because they don't got smoke for me or anybody else. You know what I'm saying? They're not letting off all these fumes, causing all this nonsense, making all these smoke screens and shit. You know what I'm saying? You're constantly sending people after me. You're constantly doing all this shit, constantly putting out hits, constantly doing all this nonsense. And then you want to play the victim, you want to ask for peace, this, that, and the third, doing all this theater, get all these house niggas, all these malnourished ass, basic ass niggas coming after me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is insanity, right? This is absolutely insanity. This is the reason why I'm doing this, because y'all don't know any better. Y'all don't know any better. You were literally a bunch of children stuck in your adolescence. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call me a kid because I play video games as if people don't. I'm not even going into that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just nothing but non-stop projection. But to the government people that I'm going against, I'm not stopping. You're not going to stop me. I'm going to make sure this video is uploaded. Today's Monday, I think Tuesday. I don't think I have anything I need to upload Tuesday. If not, then Wednesday it'll be uploaded. So you guys, once again, I want to make sure you guys have this. I know you guys are watching. You know, I'm not getting views. I know you're watching. This is what this is. Y'all, we both agreed to, same thing with Local 120, agreed to this war. This shit's not over until it's over, right? Now that there's so many more people involved, you want peace, there is no peace. Peace does not exist, right? You can't have one without the other, you know what I'm saying? So you want peace truly, find it within yourself and stop what you're doing. That's when you will find peace. You're not gonna find peace in nobody else. And no one about to give you peace. You know what I'm saying? No one's giving you peace. Only peace you can find is within yourself, right? So find that peace within yourself, right? But I'm gonna keep going on these buses. I'm gonna keep going on these RTAs, on these rapids. I'm gonna keep going to these pantries. I'm gonna keep flexing on y'all every day for the rest of my life, because that's what's needed. I don't want to do any of this nonsense, right? I want to move on, but y'all are too miserable. Y'all are in the main reason why I do this. If you're willing to do all this nonsensical bullying tactics to me, you'll do it to anyone. And that's the reason why so many people came to me in tears some of the times about the shit that y'all are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like you are not victims. You know, no one's a victim. I'm not a victim. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that happened to me was any victim shit. You know what I'm saying? I prepared for all of that shit. So I don't truly care. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have your own narratives and live in the past about shit that happened years ago. I do not care. We move the hell on. I know I have. And I am receiving my blessings every single day. You know, saying nothing that happened to me has kept me from getting to where I need to get, or attracting what I've been wanting to attract, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to do all this nonsense, you know, all this projection, especially with the trans people. I'm seeing more and more of them every single day, and I think I'm not all of them are being sent by y'all, but I know some of them are. It's just projection, you know what I'm saying? That's what y'all want, truly. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying the quiet part out loud, because y'all are a bunch of cowards and y'all won't do it yourselves. That's why I said make the video about the, you know, sexual repression and men need to, you know what I'm saying, this admit that they like men and shit. You know, this things that y'all just don't have the courage to do, that I'm doing, that's making y'all mad. You know what I'm saying? There's no one thing that I'm doing that's making y'all mad. Y'all aren't mad that I'm going to the food pantries. You're mad that that I exist, that I'm saying what I'm saying, and I'm actually being authentic to who I am, right? And I won't submit or to go along with this authoritarian nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can actually see people, and I will call people out for what they are and who they are and what they're doing, and how it isn't actually benefiting anybody, and they're actually hurting themselves more than they're hurting anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So the government that keeps on crying, you know, the police, Cleveland police keep showing up. Like I said, I'm not making this personal. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? You can make all the threats whatever you want. You or your cousins or whatever do anything to me, you know I'm putting you in the dirt. You know I'm doing it. You know a real one when you see one. We're not playing this game anymore. So keep doing your theater. Keep sending these basic ass niggas after me. You know what I'm saying? Please send someone who's a little bit more threatening, a little bit more impressive. I know y'all don't have a Dimitri. But send someone, a Dwayne, a Mark. You know what I'm saying? A Caesar. You know what I'm saying? Send someone with some receipts, essentially, right? Some legitimate receipts. But then again, why would that dude go against me? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So whatever. Do what you're going to continue to do. I don't care. I'm not stopping. I'm never going to stop. I never will stop. I do not care about the consequences, right? And keep having all these goofy ass conversations in my earshot of people getting shot. It's projection. You're about to get shot. That's what this is. You know what I'm saying? Keep playing. This is what you want. All these thoughts in your head is just you projecting. That's all this is. You know what I'm saying? This is what you have to do to make the change in the world that you want to see, especially here in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? This is what you have to do. I want to make a video titled that. I can't make this one. This is calling up for the government specifically, and the people, in the pantries and shit. The people who were just mad about what they did. You know what I'm saying? Like your fingerprints are all over this, and you want to act like victims. You know what I'm saying? This is absolutely insanity. You people are absolutely out of your minds. You don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So this is basically what this is. Y'all are begging for this. I can see through the nonsense and the threats. You know what I'm saying? The goofy ass niggas that you send after me, the women and the men. You know what I'm saying? I see through it. That's why I'm always ready for it every single day. That's why I go where I go. That's why I do what I do. I make myself available to you every single day. I don't have to. I can do everything privately. I can get around privately. I can get food privately. I can do everything privately. Why would I do that if I don't? If that does not reach my goal of making sure this doesn't happen again? I have to do everything publicly, and I have to do it right in front of you. That's the only way this stops. Why? Because other people can see it, and other people can vouch for me. You know what I'm saying? That's how this shit stops. And this doesn't stop with me. That's why I make these videos. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. It's all part of the plan, essentially, right? That's what this is. So this this is not me telling y'all to stop. I'm not giving no orders, no declarations. I'm just telling y'all what it is. You know what I'm saying? They can make all the threats y'all want. Like I say, bring your cousin, do all the 360s, 180s, 720s, show all the guns. Next time I go to Tower City, send the SWAT team, send SpaceX, send whoever you gotta send. I do not care. I'm not stopping. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate like I said, the people. I don't know, I'm not gonna make any assumptions of who you are about saying, this is all good or whatever. This is beyond that. This is my lived experience. This is what the city needs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about the legal shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. The only reason why I was doing it was because I thought people wouldn't believe me. So I needed to get as much evidence as I possibly could. But now that, the cat's out the bag, everyone knows, I can truly care less about the legal shit. So I get what you're saying, but I can't stop doing what I'm doing. So hopefully this gives you clarity of why I'm doing what I'm doing and going where I'm going and carrying myself the way that I'm carrying myself. It's not to spite anybody or to go against them. It's like I haven't worried about 120 in months. You know what I'm saying? This is me just closing a chapter on that and opening the new chapter on what this is. These are my new opponents that they took the mantle, that they took over for 120 when I was in county, and this is kind of what this is. And I'm gonna walk them down like I walked down 120. This is kind of what this is. You know what I'm saying? I do not care. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying this over and over and over again. My expiration date was already set in stone. You will not scare me with death. You will never scare me with death. I see death every day. I wake up and look him right in the face every single day. I am not afraid of death. See, you keep doing it if you want. You will never scare me with death. I scare you with death because you think you're immortal or something. I don't know, right? You will never scare me with death, right? So this video is for the police. Like I said, slow down. It will either come out on Tuesday or Wednesday. So let them know what it is. That's the reason why I'm going downtown, because I know that's where most of y'all are at. Most of the fuckery goes on downtown, and I needed to go to some place. That's probably the reason why I couldn't go downtown when I got out of the county. I needed to go to someplace more controlled, less chaotic first, to calm myself down. So when I do go down to the jungle, I will be more prepared and not do something that would jeopardize what this is. I only got one shot at this. I can let my feelings kind of take over, and because a lot of people are counting on me, you know what I'm saying. So I'm doing this for everybody, you know what I'm saying. So this is kind of what this is. But yeah, this is whoever in the government, you know what I'm saying, who was doing all this crying. I'm not stopping. I'm coming every single day. I will not stop coming. I'm coming all over your face. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? This is what this is. This is what you wanted from me. This is what you're begging for. I'm not giving you anything you ain't begging for. You know what I'm saying? I can hear you. I can hear you. I can see you. You know what I'm saying? If you weren't worried, you would ignore me. You wouldn't even speak to me. Like, who is Dimitri? Who is this nigga? Get him away from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you're doing the opposite. You are screaming for me, right? So that's the reason why I'm going downtown. Give Lakewood police a rest. I appreciate what y'all doing and kind of how you're carrying yourselves, whatever. Even though not all of you are good people, I called out the police officers who I didn't like in my letter. Glad to see that they were the cowards that I thought they were. That's why they didn't show up downtown. At least when I told them to. You know what I'm saying? They have one job and then can never do it. But anyway, like I said, I'm going downtown because that's where I'm needed. You know what I'm saying? That's where the heart of this is. Like I said, I'm going to continue doing this for the rest of my life. So you can heed my words and do some self-reflection and look in the mirror and stop sabotaging yourself and stop making this worse, knowing damn well everyone's watching you. You know that. I'm not sure why you're threatening me with death. Like, people weren't going to figure out that it was you who did it. But whatever, live your life. We are our own worst enemies. So if you want to take yourself out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I have the most clarity out of everybody in this situation. I know I'm the biggest piece. I know I'm the person who people are going to be listening to at the end of this. But I believe, maybe I'm delusional. We're all a little delusional, but maybe I'm severely delusional. I have a theory and a pretty good sense of how I'm going out. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like some act of violence. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure guys like me go out in very specific type of ways. You know what I'm saying? So we will see. I am not in control of this. I am no better than the plants, the grass over there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm no better than anything else. So I don't call the shots here, but I'm not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? You can keep on doing what you're doing. I can care less. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. So let's keep it going. Let's keep having fun, because better days are ahead, regardless of how you feel.